Hi Pisces, welcome to your reading. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. And this is a general reading. So if it doesn't sound like your message, then check your other placements. Pisces, I've already got these oracle cards out and I'm just going to get the tarot as well before we delve into this message. So what is the message for Pisces? Ooh, Seven of Wands flipped out. Okay, what is the message for Pisces? What is the message for Pisces? Okay, underlying energy is the World. I had a strong feeling that this was going to come out. We did just have a full moon as well in your sign, which speaks to completions, right? So it's not surprising to see this, the World. Now the current situation here, the Hierophant, crossed by the Five of Swords. At the root, we've got the Queen of Coins. Recent past, the Fool. Crowning, the Two of Cups. Near future, the Four of Coins. Supporting, we've got the High Priestess. In the exterior, the Chariot. Hopes and fears, the Two of Swords, and the outcome is the Eight of Wands. Okay, we do have the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck, which is all about conflict in groups, right? And the reason I say that, or I point that out, is because at the bottom of this deck, we've got the Community card, which came out reversed. So there's conflict here with other people, and maybe with this World, someone wants to call time on that, okay? It could be that someone's tired of conflict, in some situation that they're in. Now, at the heart here of this reading, we've got initiation, spiritual testing of Ra and the Lady Isis. Now, this speaks to going through a tough period, okay? A period that's really going to test you. And it's meant to be a test, but it's not meant to break you. It's all in how you view the test as well. If you see it as an opportunity for growth, as an opportunity to leave things that don't serve you in the past, then you can really benefit from this, okay? So, and we do have fate here as well. So there's some big fated event or test that is being undergone here. And I guess, that's why we've got the World there. Now, with this Hierophant, again, it's community, right? It's the groups that we're a part of. So it looks like someone who is being tested, their faith could be tested in... now, they could literally be going through a crisis of faith, okay? But for some, I think it's also just their beliefs or where they fit in, right? The groups that they fit in with, that's been tested, okay? We have the Coffin here and the Rapier. So there's been an ending, okay? And with the Rapier, it speaks to justice. So now the Coffin could speak to the ending that this person is bringing with this group, this particular group that they're with. And the Rapier could be the need to do the right thing, okay? Which may go against this community, right? Because there's obviously some conflict here. Now, we have the Five of Swords crossing. So the thing is that how we react to this test is critical, right? And with this Five of Swords, this person may be tempted to, to not act in their highest, what do you say? They might be tempted to take the low road here, okay? They might not act in their highest vibration, okay? There could be a temptation to get what they want at all costs here. Now, we've got the Queen of Coins at the root. So this is someone who's loyal, who's dependable, right? Trustworthy. Perhaps this is the person that is calling time on this, okay? Yeah. Now we've got the Fool in the recent past. So there was some kind of leap of faith that was taken in the past. And with this Two of Cups crowning, you know, it was in a love relationship, right? It seemed like things were mutual. Okay. Now we've got the Four of Coins in the near future. So there's a energy of holding back here. Holding back maybe, you know, from this community or this group. Okay. Now with the High Priestess here, I mean, Pisces, this is your card. Okay. So I think it may be the Pisces in this reading who, or at least in this reading, who wants the completion of the cycle, right? Who wants to change the group or the people that they've surrounded themselves with, or who is undergoing some kind of crisis of faith here. And you know, feel free to flip it at any time. Okay, if you're cross-watching, you know, this could be the energy of someone, a Pisces that you're dealing with. But whoever it is thinking of going it alone here, going their own way, away from this group. Now with the Two of Swords in the hopes and fears, this person is not clear on how to do this. They don't know the best way to go about this. But with the Eight of Wands in the outcome, I think they will make some sort of movement. Okay. Now, how they do this though is what's critical, because here we've got the power over 7 scorpions, power to conjure lower vibrational forces. And this is about the ability to control or how to deal with lower vibrational energy, right? Through your words, your actions. And with this ship here, I feel it's just leaving that behind, you know, not burning bridges necessarily as you go, but just moving on. Because we see here as well with the Five of Swords, there may be a temptation to burn bridges here, okay? You know, to really try to hurt the other party as they leave. And I think it's a warning not to do that. Now, with this card, we've got Divine Sisterhood, community of the spiritual sisters and brothers of the light. So, you know, someone's had a realization, right, about the kind of people they want to surround themselves with. And it could be a friendship group, definitely, okay? And they've had a realization that I think they want a fresh start somewhere else. And maybe that's why that person wants to move on. Now, because I think wherever they are, there is a lot of conflict here, right? There's fights. This group are not supportive, okay? And so this person's tempted to move on to a more supportive group. And with this volcano here and the watch, I think they feel like, I think this group has suppressed them in some way, stopped them from becoming whatever they could be or doing what they want. There's some element of repression. And it's like this person, you know, is ready to blow. They've just had enough of this repressive group. And with this pocket watch, I think they feel now's the time to act. Now we've got the house here as well with the posy, with the buttercup. So it's about new opportunities to be happy. And again, within some kind of structure, right? So it suggests someone who wants to move away either from family or from friends. It could even be, you know, from a religious organization. I mean, or anything. It could be a job. It could be just any structure that they used to feel was their tribe, and they don't feel that way anymore. Okay, so let's start clarifying. And of course, in a relationship context, they could be literally leaving a partnership that they have been in for a long time because they feel that that's not the right, you know, people sort of for them. So let's see, where's the Fool here? Sorry, where's the World here? Oh. Why is the World here for Pisces? The Chariot. Yeah, you know, this person wants to go their own way, away from this community. That's what I feel. Now, why is the Hierophant there? 8 of Swords. I feel like they felt trapped in this, in this system or community that they've been a part of. It could have been very rigid, okay? And just freeing themselves from that is like a test for this person, okay? So they've been in something that's felt very rigid, very confining, right? Which is why with that volcano, it's like they're ready to, just explode and go their own way now. They've had enough of being constrained by the people around them. Okay, so why is 5 of Swords here? 4 of Cups. Yeah, but I think the way they handle moving away from this group, right, is critical, because if they, if it's seen as a rejection of that group, it's sort of like in rejecting that group or moving away from that group, it needs to be handled carefully, okay? I'm getting a strong feeling that this person should not burn their bridges. Try to leave in a very harmonious way, okay, as far as possible. Don't pick fights, and don't go for that scorched earth policy where everything's burnt behind them. There's a need to handle that carefully, okay? Now, why is the Queen of Coins there? The High Priestess. Yeah, so this is the person who's been keeping secrets, right? And I think the secret is just that they want to move on from this community. And maybe this full moon, Pisces, in your sign has made it clear to this person that they are ready for change. Let me give one more card on that. Why is the Queen of Coins there? Yeah, the 5 of Swords. See, the thing is, they do want to move on. They're keeping it all secret. And they may be tempted to, to move on in a way that damages their connections with the people they're leaving behind. That's what I feel, okay? So again, I can't stress enough, it needs to be handled really carefully here. It seems to be the message. Why is the Fool there? The 5 of Pentacles. Get one more. Why is the Fool there? Strength. So this person, I think in the recent past, has realized that they want this new journey, okay? They want to take a leap of faith away from this group. And I feel with this 5 of Pentacles, they're aware that they're going to be cast out, because, you can see these people are sitting with their backs against a church, right? They're not in the church. The church signifies this Hierophant here. So this person's aware that in moving away from, in doing whatever it is that they want, this new path, this group will ostracize them, okay? That's what I feel. They're going to be ostracized, and it's going to take courage. It's going to take courage. So if it's a relationship and they're leaving an existing, long-established family and friends group to move to someone else, then their family and friends are going to ostracize them, okay? Yeah, that's what it seems like. Now, why is the 2 of Cups there? Yeah, the 9 of Cups. I think this person may be seen as being self-indulgent in moving towards this relationship, okay? It's like seen as an indulgence. This person's being greedy. They're not thinking of the community, okay? That's what it feels like. But why is the 2 of Cups there? Yeah, Justice. I think... But, for them, putting themselves first with this 9 of Cups is the right thing for them to do, okay? So whoever's in this reading is being encouraged to move away from this community of friends and family towards the person that they love. It is the right thing for them to do. But I think it's how they handle that movement that is the key here, okay? So why is the 4 of Coins there? 2 of Wands. Yeah, they are in the near future, they're holding back from this group. because they're still trying to choose a path. They're trying to figure out how to proceed. Why is the High Priestess there? The Star. Yeah, they have this Two of Cups. You know, whoever they're in love with, that's the goal, right? And they're keeping it to themselves. So that tells me this family or this community are really not happy for this person. Why is the Chariot there? The Five of Wands. Let me get one more. Why is the Chariot there? The Nine of Wands. So this person wants to follow their own star, right? They want to go their own way. But there is an air of being, you know, sort of guarded here and hanging around. And I think it's because they are hoping not to stir this group up, right? It's like at the moment the group have stopped fighting, right? This is the normal energy of this group. They're an aggressive bunch, but now they've stopped. Currently it's like a timeout. So this person's just being very wary. They're just hanging on there. Maybe they're waiting to choose the right time to move. Okay. Yeah. Why is the Two of Swords there? Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, choosing the right time, right? Being patient. And with the Nine of Swords, it's overcoming their fears. So with the Two of Swords and the hopes and fears, I think that they're not making a decision yet, okay? Because they're trying to be patient here. Give themselves time to conquer their fears of dealing with this difficult group. Yeah. Why is the Eight of Wands there? The Knight of Cups in reverse. Yeah, they don't want to nourish this group anymore, okay? For some, it could even literally be like leaving, as I said, a religious organization or, God forbid, a cult or something, okay? Where they feel stuck and trapped and they want to go their own way, but there's so much resistance from this group that they're leaving behind, right? But they are being encouraged because it is a moment of test. They are being encouraged to move on, to find people that are more supportive and more in line with themselves. But it's in how they leave that is critical here, okay? There's a need to just calmly move on and not burn bridges. Yeah. And you know, if people, with this card of power over the 7 scorpions, it's about using your words and actions. It's kind of like taking the high road, right? When you're faced with lower vibrational energies. So if this group around them are so hostile to them moving on, they can overcome it by not reacting maybe to all of the low vibrational stuff that's that's thrown their way, by sort of taking the high road and just moving on calmly, okay? Yeah, that's what I feel. I mean, there's a strong sense of needing to break away from this group to follow their love, right? Their star. But handling this transition with care, okay? All right, so Pisces, let me get a advice card here. What is the advice for Pisces or for this person? What's the advice for this person? Queen of Swords. Yeah, with Justice at the end. So the Queen of Swords is a bit unemotional, right? She only deals with the truth, and she doesn't act in a low vibrational energy as well, okay? And with Justice, it's about being fair. As I said, this person who's leaving may be tempted to be unfair here with that 5 of Swords, right? Burning bridges. There's a need to be fair here in your dealings, okay? As you leave this family, community, friends, church, whatever, as you leave them behind, there's a need to be fair there. Do things above board, and I think there will be a favorable outcome here, okay? So, Pisces, that was your reading. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do hit like, share, subscribe, and tell me in the comments as well if it resonates at all. I'd love to hear from you, and I'll see you next time.